because this is the kingdom. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now because this is the kingdom. For the king, the kingdom. For the king, the kingdom. Yeah. For the king, the kingdom. For the king.
What's going on, Chiefs Kingdom and ASAP fam, and welcome to another episode of Red Kingdom on this awesome, kind of hot Saturday in Kansas City. It's November 15th, and we can wear some short sleeves outside. It's nice. It won't be this way 2 weeks from now, but it's nice right now. So we will gladly take it. I am your host, Greg, joined as always by my awesome co-host, Jay. How we feeling today?
Good. We're ready to get back to some Chiefs football. The guys had a nice break. Hopefully, we've been seeing them around town having some fun, but they got back to it and got the grind. And it's like, look, there ain't no more losses after this. So we coming back a refreshed team and ready to go and win, and go ahead and try to come back for the division. So I'm ready for some Chiefs football.
Yes, indeed. Cam, how we feeling today?
Feeling hopeful, Greg. I'm feeling hopeful that, like Jay said, we can turn this thing around because right now is what's happening, what is going on with the Chiefs. But right now, I'm feeling optimistic. Let's really get back to some football, man. It's been a while. It's kind of boring on Sunday when your team not playing. So,
Yeah. It was different. The bye week is always kind of, a time to kind of relax and look at how the rest of the league is kind of shaping up. That's what I did. After seeing everything last week, I will say this: Eagles fans, don't be so confident y'all gonna make it back.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, y'all got some issues. Y'all got some issues, a lot. But as far as the Chiefs are concerned, they have their own must-win. We're calling it here on Red Kingdom. Tomorrow's must-win Sunday. It's must-win Sunday. The Chiefs go to Mile High to take on the Denver Broncos. Denver coming off a non-impressive win against the Raiders last week. Their star running back J.K. Dobbins will not play. He is out with a foot injury. Justin Simmons, we don't know if he's going to start at left tackle yet.
Please, Lord, please.
So nothing has been said yet. I'm pretty sure as we get closer to game time, we will know who's going to start on the left side. But the Chiefs know what is needed. Nick Rice said the best this week. It is the biggest, probably regular season game in the Mahomes era since when they beat the Chargers in that classic overtime in 2021. So it's been a while since we've been in these kind of situations in a regular season. So Jay, I'll start off with you. It's at Denver. They're 8-2. Their defense is really, really good. They know how to get to the quarterback. They're on pace to break their record for sacks in a season. So what are your thoughts on this matchup here with the Denver Broncos?
Yeah, this is what I feel about the Broncos overall. they have been finding a way to win, right? Kind of like we did last year, with these one score games and kind of eking it out. But like these last games have been close. I mean, you're if you're the juggernaut that you really are, why are you barely beating the Texans by 15? Why are you beating the Jets by 2? Like 13 points, 18 points. And now they did have a good game against the Cowboys, so where it was like, okay,
Who
we got
can't?
offense. Yeah, I mean, our offense is firing, but I'm like, and then the Broncos game, which was just a complete. I feel like that was more of the Giants collapsing than the Broncos. You know what I mean? It's like you have to do an ultimate collapse to be up in the fourth quarter and then just let them score on them. Like, so that was just crazy. When I'm looking at the teams that they beat, though, I'm like, okay, besides maybe the Eagles and the Chargers are real iffy. So really, I mean, like the good team that they beat, or Super Bowl champions, right? So really, the Eagles. When you look at the rest of the teams, you're kind of like, okay, yeah. No, yeah. I'm looking right now. I'm looking at the games. I'm like, okay, Bengals, Jets, Texas, like you know what I mean? Like, tell me where you're going toe to toe with like a really great team and you beat them. Besides, really, the Eagles. I mean, the Chargers have chargered the Chargers, but the Chargers still beat. You know what I mean? So it's like you haven't beat like really good teams. So if we're looking at it where we're like, okay, what teams did we beat? We still beat the Ravens when the Ravens were the Ravens, right? With Lamar. Yep. We beat the Lions with all, you know what I mean? So it's like they got, if we're talking about as many wins against a really good team, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's as Chris Broussard says on first things first, it's easy to beat a tomato can. You know what I mean? Like what we really doing. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game, right? Clearly, we're in their house first, so we're going to their home. We're in Mile High. Like I said, the Broncos have been squeaking out these wins, but the Chiefs know what's on the line, and they know this is a must-win game. And I'm sure they were watching all the film and everything to like, okay, let's exploit the weaknesses. What's going on with the Broncos when they can't really score? When they're scoring 13 points against the Jets? When they're scoring 18? You know what I mean? Like, how can we stop this or slow Bo Nix down, right? Our defense knows what we have to do. We've played lights out, and then we've kind of sputtered and like, oh, we're just gonna kind of let it be a close game. So, I mean, I think there's a bad taste in our mouth from losing to the Bills when it's like we were still in that game. Patrick literally had like the worst game of his career, the worst completion percentage, right? So we know that ain't happening again. That is not happening again. You know what I mean? So it's like I really feel like we really can go toe to toe with the Broncos, and we definitely can pull out this win because we need to. We have to. I'm like, they lose, okay, cool. They're still number one, but like, hey, we're coming for the spot. It's a divisional game. We got to do it. So I would say, yeah, the Broncos have looked impressive again against tomato cans, but we're the Kansas City Chiefs, and you got to come and you got to beat us. And so until you beat us, like we looking at you like, okay, cool, you in our division, but you just are ugly step cousin. And so we just like, okay, cool.
Ugly
like
step cousin.
I'm like, we still the big dogs. You might be in number one right now, but we just had our bye week and we coming for everything. So I'm not, you know what I mean? I feel confident going into Mile High that we can really handle business.
I like that. Cam, thoughts on this heavyweight matchup on Sunday?
Yeah, man. I mean, just to kind of be honest and transparent, I think the Broncos has stepped up a lot this year. I think losing to us last year, just kind of they was trying to figure some things out. So it's going to be some good battles in the future between us and the Broncos for sure. But this year, nah, we still got some unfinished business. So I think it's going to be one of them things to where it's a close game and we can kind of see where the future going to be. But not right now. They still a quarterback away, if you ask me. Like Bo Nix is cool, but I don't know if he's their future. But nonetheless, I think we're gonna pull it out. Like Jay said, you kind of lose this, and it's like you don't have no control over anything. We don't want to be in that position. So I think Andy, Travis, Mahomes, everybody's gonna come together and be like, let's figure it out. So I'm confident. I was a little iffy going into the bye week. I'm like, man, we ain't looking too good. And then I thought about Christmas, Greg, and we was doing the episodes, and I'm like, I seen us turning around in the second half of the season. So the Chiefs know how to turn it on, turn it off. It's kind of a strength and a weakness sometimes, but I mean, I feel like we're gonna be back in. We're gonna get in maybe in a wild card. And they gonna be like, man, look, the Chiefs just came and did what they do. So I got it, man. We're gonna beat the Broncos Sunday, man.
Yes, I feel confident in this game. Even I'm at the point now where it doesn't matter if it's Jalen Moore at left tackle or if it is Justin Simmons coming back. I feel like this Chiefs offense is good enough to put up at least 24 on a really good Denver defense. Watching that game last Thursday, Bo Nix did not look good at all.
I tell people, man.
It's been a while, probably since like, Tim Tebow days, where I seen a quarterback like really miss like open guys like that. Because they was open, but he was missing. And then he had some happy feet, and he had the bad pick there in the fourth, but the Raiders couldn't cash that in. But
It's the Raiders, man.
yeah, I mean that's what you expect. Yeah, but yeah, Bo Nix has taken a step back this season than how he ended last season. Definitely. Jordan, welcome in, my guy. He wasn't able to come on with us today, but appreciate you for coming on through, my guy.
Nick has to bring his A game. Yeah, he sure do.
Nick has to bring his A game. Worried about the offense. Yeah, so it's a lot of Bronco fans are worried about the offense. And now that their running back is out, J.K. Dobbins, they really in a pickle now. So Chiefs, just do what you do. Take away the run game. Don't let the tight ends beat you. We've said that a lot over the past couple of years. Don't let the tight ends beat you. And no turnovers. We have the better quarterback. We have the better coach. Is Denver's defense better as far as getting to the quarterback and getting sacks? Yeah, they are. So that's why the offensive line is going to be key in this game. If they keep Mahomes clean, it's going to be a good day. If they don't, it's going to be a bad day. And that's just what it comes down to it. So guys, so speaking of Justin Simmons, he's back with the team. We don't know if he's going to start. We expect him to play. That's the expectation. But Andy Reid hasn't said anything this week as far as who's going to be starting. So Cam, I'll start with you on this one. If he's fully ready, now mind you, Justin Simmons hasn't played in about 3 weeks. Would you go ahead and start him? Or would you let Jalen Moore start first and then kind of see how it goes?
Nah,
Nah.
You ain't got to finish. No, I'm putting Justin Simmons in there. If it don't work out, I take that on the chin. But this is the guy we drafted. You know what I mean? Like we seen what he can do. Jalen Moore, you cool, but I can't put that on. You're not that good to, in my opinion, to do that. So we paying Josh Simmons. He's our rookie. He's the guy we're going with. He got to learn someday. So no, he's going in there. He's healthy. He's mentally. He's ready. Got to go in there, man. This is a part about being drafted high. We believe in you. Once Kansas City get behind a player and they see the potential, they'll ride with him. But you know what I mean? Like you gotta bring your A game. So yes, if he's healthy, Josh, I know it's been 3 weeks. I hope you got a little conditioning. Your first day gonna be a little rough, but we need you. So especially because, like you said, if they get to Mahomes too many times, we can't run at that point because they know if
Yeah.
Mahomes gonna make something happen, they're not gonna run the ball. So this is gonna be a bad day. So Josh, I hope it's been a nice vacation. It's cool. I hope everything that happened is gonna work itself out. But we need you in there, big dog.
Yes. Jay, should Simmons start, or are they gonna start off with? You think they should start with Moore first?
Yeah, we got to put Simmons in. Jalen got bum rushed too many times. Just
Crazy
straight
work, like
worked. You're like, damn, bro, you ain't even hold your own against people you thought like, oh, he probably could handle that. Nope. Like
No.
the what was it? Was it the Commanders that came out? I mean,
Yeah.
But like they were in that first half, they were getting. I mean, he was getting all the games. These last games, he was getting busted. I mean,
like, what's happening?
Right. It was like, are you okay? Like,
you can like see it like in real time. Like, well, that's crazy. Like
it was. That's where it started, and I was like, oh no, it was. And then every game after that, I was like, okay, nah, he getting bum rushed too many times. He ain't ready. He ain't ready for the moment. So I think you have to put Simmons in. Hopefully, like you said, he did get conditioning, whatever. He's ready to go. If there's a collapse or we feel like, man, he really wasn't ready to be in there, I mean, okay, back up, we can then throw Jalen in, but no, you got to put Simmons back in because Jalen ain't ready for the moment. He ain't ready.
He ain't it, man.
He started off.
Yeah.
And then I just went down. They were like, they've been studying him or know their tricks or know he wasn't that good, and they came for him. They're like, all right, bet he the weak link. So yeah, let's go ahead and put
he wasn't second string for nothing. So
yes.
He wasn't second string for nothing, man. We got to put that in context. He wasn't starting. You know what I mean? We went to go get him. So
he didn't win He didn't win the starting battle. So yeah, you the backup for sure. So let's go ahead and put in our first.
We saw.
Let's go ahead. Put in our first choice.
He gets I mean, he gets paid $15 million a year. I will say this: for the first two, he did a great job against Hutchinson when we played the Lions. Didn't hear nothing. Then it started to get bad, like I said, Washington, and then
once they get film on you, though, get film on you,
yeah,
ain't had no film in a while. Greg, remember he was behind Trent.
Trent Williams.
Once they bull rush him every time, and you can just see it, like, get him out of there, man.
So hasn't gone well the last two games. So I would expect Justin Simmons to start. If he says he's good, he's mentally and physically ready to be out there, then let's go ahead. Denver's gonna be coming. Benito, he gonna be coming. Allen, he gonna be coming. And so we have to make sure that we have our best out there. And I need these late hits that Denver be getting on the quarterback. I need y'all to call them this week. Because y'all didn't call them last Thursday. It was two of them.
Yeah. We can't get to the quarterback enough to do a late hit, so I would say do the same thing to them. We don't get to the quarterback enough to do that.
And that kind of leads to my next thing is Chris Jones and how he hasn't done nothing much this season. Just hearing everything from like talk radio here and everything about how, Chris Jones not having a good season and let's just go ahead and, try to trade next year or do something.
Try to trade next year?
Yeah, it's I've heard that.
Oh.
I've heard it. Yeah.
Woo.
Yep, I've heard it.
You better wake up.
here's my thing, and then I'll ask y'all on it. Is Chris Jones having his best season? No, it's not. But for the amount of money, now this is where I do side with the fans on to get paid the amount of money he's getting paid. He is getting paid like a defensive player of the year type player. And he's not doing that. There's going to come a point, whether it's during the off season or maybe they'll go one more year and see how it goes, but where the Chiefs are going to have to decide, okay, yeah, we paid you. We thought you were going to be this player. You've turned out to be that kind of player that's not living up to the contract. Trent McDuffie has to get his money. Maybe it's time we shipped you off somewhere. And that's just the business side of football. If Chris Jones was getting 10, 12 sacks this season, this wouldn't even be a discussion. Everybody would be happy and yeah, he's getting all the sacks, but that's not happening. The Jacksonville game, that made a lot of people salty.
Yeah, he was tripping.
So there's as somebody put it out here, some sort of separation is about to happen. And if it ends up, and hopefully it ends after we, win a Super Bowl and all that, and then everybody's happy. But Jay, I'll start off with you. Chris Jones, disappointing season so far. If he doesn't turn it up the rest of this season, should the Chiefs be thinking of, well, maybe we need to do this trade to kind of free up some money or something, because he's not performing to where we need him to be at?
Wow, Chris Jones. We're right. He's not been performing. I'll say this overall. Since he got paid, we're in Super Bowl, but you know what I mean? It feels like every time the player gets paid or they're holding out, they don't come back and they're never, as strong as they were before they got paid, right? So it's like, oh, what you gave him money, overall, even though we won the Super Bowls, you're just looking like, okay, Chris, you're not producing. You're supposed to be our number one, Patrick, you're supposed to get to the quarterback. We count on you for that. We want to see them sacks. We want to, right? And so, man, for them to get rid of him, that would be very interesting. Now, I sit and say, okay, who we getting, though? You know what I mean? Who do we have taking his place? Is it just kind of like, oh, we want to free up some money, so we're going to get just, I don't know, some random person and then take that money to get better on some other players that we need, our secondary, where we trying to, you know what I mean? Where we putting getting that money so we can get better over here? I guess that's just the real question. Right. So I don't know if maybe just the thought of the threat of Chris Jones, or people feeling like they have to prepare for him, even though if he's, not getting to the quarterback or not, we're not seeing him at that high level, but it's still scary to have him out there because you never know, today is his day and he coming for all of it, maybe, you know what I mean? So it's is the threat of him even just enough that hey, we want to keep him around, versus he ain't really did, we expected, 15 sacks this year, where we expected blah, 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 and we haven't gotten it, so we're going to get rid of him, free up some money, but who we getting in his place? Or we just expect other people to step up, or you know what I mean? But let's use that money to go get help over here. So those are all the questions I'm asking, because I'm I don't know. I don't know right now. It probably feels like it's 50-50. It's okay, you could trade him, but if you do, what about this? And you get money, so you know what I mean? Again, the threat of Chris Jones could be enough for teams too. And then right, he has his moments where he comes alive. So I'm really not sure about this one. I really don't know. I don't know what's the best answer. we'll have to wait.
Gotcha. Cam, your thoughts on that?
First of all, for the fans, I don't take too much stock, man. I heard them say when Patrick Mahomes had a couple bad games, start Chad Henne. So when it comes to fans, sometimes sometimes it can just be emotion. Would I trade Chris Jones? No. Is Chris Jones having a bad couple years since he got the big payday? Yeah, you can see a decline through age, but also, man, I know a lot of people don't want to talk about this. The supporting cast around him, nobody's really creating no buzz on the other side either to kind of help as well. So I love Charles Omenihu, but what value are you bringing us? It's not helping Chris and it's not helping the defense. So I can go down the line and do that, but Chris Jones is having a couple bad years. Yes, you don't trade a piece like that. He showed you when he set out, I'm worth the money for sure. So it's just, am I having a couple bad years? Yeah, but I think this is good for Chris because now he understands I'm older. They don't think I'm blah 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 blah. It's gonna put that chip on his shoulder. Will it kick in this year? I don't know. It might be a next year motivation thing, but I would not trade Chris Jones, man. He's having a bad couple years, but y'all got short term memory, man. This man is still a generational talent in
That's
his
right.
position. You know what I mean? He's still a Hall of Famer. So
Yep.
the Chiefs is smart. They be like, yeah, we gotta rethink this one.
Yeah.
If they thinking that. We don't
Yeah.
know if they
Yeah. Yeah. Just some, bye-week chatter that I heard. So wanted to kind of bring that up so we could touch on that. I want Chris to play his whole career here. I want him to be a Chief. I want him to go, but I also know the business side of it as well. So we'll just kind of see how the rest of the season goes. We've had our guys here, man. We've had guys that only did stuff during the playoffs, like
man.
Frank Clark.
I knew he was about to bring up
Frank Clark was
Sharp,
fire in the
Sharp.
playoffs.
He said, just wait till we get to the playoffs. I got y'all, man. Don't trade me. Just wait till I
Gotcha.
get to the playoffs. He'll show up though. He'll definitely
Boy,
show up.
wouldn't do nothing all season long. Then all of a sudden, bam, he gets
MVS,
the
another one,
quarterback.
Greg.
MVS, he'll start catching in the
No hands in the
playoffs.
regular season. Them
No,
butterfingers. Get to that playoffs, he catching everything.
catching
I
everything.
said, man, this guy here, man.
Yes, and it was weird to kind of see that, because normally it's if you're not good during the season, you're not gonna be good. Once
He the
it's playoff
opposite. The worse I
time,
play
yeah,
in the season, the better I'm gonna be in the playoffs.
better I'm gonna be in the playoffs. So
Don't bitch me, coach. I'm telling you, I need the conditioning.
yes. So kind of the unsung heroes of this run. So we've seen that side of it. But yeah, we love for Chris to stay. We just need him to start turning up. That's all, man. Just
Showing
start.
effort,
Yeah,
man. That
yeah.
Jacksonville didn't look good, man. And
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, it didn't.
he
So
jogging, bro. Like he walking. Even when he was
yeah,
jogging,
he was
he was
walking.
walking.
He was walking, yeah.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
man.
So before we get to the AFC playoff picture, let us go through the injuries for each team. For the Chiefs, Isaiah Pacheco is still out with that knee. Hopefully, the next couple weeks he can be able to come back.
Hey, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, man. Why we not playing Elijah Mitchell, man? Why we going with Clyde Edwards, man? What's going on?
You want to talk? That could be another segment. You want to do 15 minutes on this one?
Yeah, because I
Here's my thought on it, and then I'll let y'all kind of dig in on it. My thing is, if Elijah Mitchell is this bad or he's not a good fit in the offense, then just let him go. We could have gave that $1 million to somebody else. There's no reason to, if he's not going to be you at this point, if we're using Clyde and we trust in Clyde more than Elijah Mitchell, that tells me everything I need to know right there. He hasn't done that in the preseason. He was barely getting snaps. In the season, he hasn't even been on the field. I don't know. It's like he's like Sky Moore casted out, whatever they're doing with him. And it's like, if he's that bad, why is he on the team?
Somebody nephew, something going on.
Like,
Something ain't making sense, man.
That's
Like,
a roster spot we could have had. Like, and I understand the Chiefs could have had Brees Hall if they would have gave up the third rounder.
I was looking forward to that, man.
The only situation with that is Andy gonna give Brees Hall the ball 20-25 times? So that would have been the whole. That would have been the thing in itself. Yeah. So and I don't think Andy wanted to do all that.
Like, I'm not shaping my offense to fit you. You gonna shape yourself to fit this offense. Like,
to fit it, right?
Yeah,
right.
Breeze like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So it wouldn't. It probably wouldn't have worked. So, but yeah, if my thing is this: if he's not gonna play, then let him go. We can. That's an open roster spot. But that's just me on that one. Jay, your thoughts on that?
Once I saw like Clyde, I was like, okay, on the practice squad, now he in the game. I said, did we just let him go? Was he on the roster was that last year for a long time? And he had like, I don't know if it was like mental health.
Yeah, like mental health,
right? And then mysteriously, then it was like, okay, now he just gone. We gonna finally let him go. So to see him come back, and you're like, what? And I'm like, it only maybe for the sake of our offense, you've been on our team type thing. Really is why we got you. But it's like, okay, you playing him and you're not playing Mitchell. Like, what we doing now? What you just said about, I was kind of, intrigued about the Brees Hall because I was like, well, but I hear what you're saying about, are we going to change the offense? Are we going to run it? But I'm like, shit. Oh, oops, sorry. Shoot. What we doing ain't working in our running game is stale. So maybe we do need to hand it to him 20 times and switch things up and, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, not that Patrick will have his worst completion game, but I'm like, it's a lot of pressure to be like, yeah, throw it 40 times, throw it 35 times, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the running game has been super stale, and we might need that burst in that juice because it's like Patrick's getting older. All the pressure on him. It's like, no, I need to get this run game going so it can open some things up, so then I could throw a 50-yard bomb or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like, it felt like we needed that burst. Like, even though our offense has been good, or we've gotten the 28 points, right? So right now we only got 21 against Buffalo, but you know what I mean? Maybe we need that burst. We need that jolt. We need something different. You know what I mean? I'm sure Andy can think up enough trickery or whatever to figure, you know what I mean? Like, so, but no, we didn't get him. So we didn't give up the third round. We didn't get him. So here we are. And now we stuck with what we stuck with. Because when's Checo coming back? But Checo ain't been the same since, he got hurt. Right. You know what I mean? That's true. He just hasn't. When he be trying to run angry, he really do. He be really trying, but it don't be. And
he hurt himself now.
Yeah. And so now I think Hunt is the guy we want when we want to punch it in, right? When we're like, okay, cool, we need a yard or two. Yeah, put Hunt. He our power back, right? So, but you need somebody who's gonna go off from them bursts. And now you looking at, man, Clyde, we was just keeping you around last year just till we finally was like, all right, bro, you gotta go. And now Elijah Mitchell, we don't even feel cool with you. We ain't put you in. We putting Clyde back in. Like, it's looking real not great. It's looking real. She's skeptical, whatever. Like, it ain't looking. It's like, dang. So we really ain't trying to. We just gonna let the run game be what it is and hope that we can make it to the Super Bowl like this. I guess so. So, hey, Patrick, I need you to be our leading rusher.
Right. And pass.
Times and be accurate. And I need you to do it all. It's really all on his shoulders. Sorry, running game. Yes. It's not looking good.
It's not looking good. Cam?
Yeah, man. I wish Andy. This is the one negative thing about Andy that I dislike is like he's kind of stubborn in a way. Like he knows if we had a better run game, it will show the more genius of Patrick Mahomes. Like Jay said, I have the arm for a 50-yard bomb. I can throw the defense off, but now since we one dimensional, I gotta be the leading rusher. I gotta throw the ball. The man is getting older. He's human. Let's preserve him as long as possible instead of as he get older, beating him up. So
Mhm.
I mean, Elijah Mitchell, that's why I was like, if I was him and somebody from the practice squad, no, somebody that was off the team, get on the practice squad, some things happen, he elevated, he playing the game. I'm like, hey man, what, I'm calling my agent, like, how
Yeah.
did this happen? Like, you
Yeah.
can't tell me, well, he knew the offense better. I was in training camp, I did. So what we doing? Like you
Mhm.
said, Greg, that's a roster spot that can go to somebody. If we don't believe in you after bringing somebody up from Clyde wasn't. I love Clyde, but he wasn't no star. He's the best running back we ever had. So
No, no, no.
it's competable. So for y'all to pick him is showing like y'all don't believe in me, and I don't. I can go make an opportunity somewhere else, and the Chiefs can go do something with that roster spot. So that's why I asked. Like that's a very interesting thing. 'Cause I
Yeah.
seen that. I know other people was like, "How did
Yeah.
Clyde make it from the practice squad on to the active roster and playing in the game?" Like
Yeah.
that's amazing, man. That's great for Clyde, but for Elijah, that's terrible. Like
Yeah. And I know some people said, well, they got him because they got Clyde back because he had a big game against Buffalo in like 2020. I said, yeah, that's 2020. That's
that's
5
5
years
years
ago.
ago.
That's 5 years ago. That's not
You the
now.
same person
That's
5
not
years.
today. Like,
That don't mean
yeah,
nothing.
that don't mean nothing. So he got his little 2 carries and 6 yards, and that's what it was. And that was still wasteful to me. Like somebody else could have got those 2 carries. So yeah, running back. It is what it is. They're gonna need Hunt to continue doing his thing. Then Pot, when he's come back, he's gonna have to be at least 65% of what he used to be for this thing to work.
Andy got to get him the ball too, Greg. Like you got to
That's the
feed him
frustrating
too. Like
thing. Yeah.
yeah, like you can't give
Yeah.
me 3 carries and then I don't carry the ball again for 5 minutes. Like
Yeah.
you got to give me some carries, man. Like it's Andy sometimes too, man.
And I hate running out of shotgun. It's me, being an old school football person. I hate shotgun runs. Like it don't just get under the center, hand the ball off, do a normal, handoff.
That ain't
Uh,
us, man. You know that, man. We ain't no
yes.
I power back. We ain't doing that, man. We try to trick you. We try to make sure you don't know what we do. Andy ain't like they never been like that for real, man.
But we did it. He did it. He changed for that in 23 when we
He said
won-
that, and I'm good on it. It was cool. Like I don't want to go back to that. I was out my comfort zone. I don't like that.
we was running the ball with Pop, and we was beating Buffalo, we was beating Baltimore, like being physical.
Well,
Like
Pop
we
had that burst too. Like when you
Yeah,
going
yeah,
for 10 yards a carry, you like, I gotta use this kid. Like he just too special.
yeah,
Ain't nobody
yeah,
like that right now.
yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's changed, and hopefully as the season goes on, Hunt doesn't get too wore down, and then Pop, even though coming off of being injured, somewhat fresh legs as far as he hasn't been, in a lot of games this season. So
Keep getting hurt though, man. That ain't looking good, man.
yeah, it's not. Yeah, it doesn't look good. So we'll just kind of see how it shakes out. But he is still out, Pacheco. Um, for the Denver Broncos, as I said, J.K. Dobbins is out with that foot. Patrick Surtain, the second, their best corner, he is still out. Ellis, their linebacker, he is out. Their tight end is out, and Adkins. Their linebacker is out. Singleton, he's dealing with some health issues. Prayers out to him for his treatment. And then Dobbins is out. So the Broncos are not at full strength, definitely. So this is the time to get them, which is now. So they're not at full strength. The Chiefs should be able to take advantage. All right, before we get to the AFC West standings, let's do the playoff picture. This is what it is right now. This may remind you of 2004. Because
2004.
Alrighty, it's like we're reliving the Patriot days all over again. So it's the Patriots are the 1 seed. They're 9-2. They beat the Jets on Thursday. They were it was half good, half bad in that game. They played good, but it wasn't all that to me. The Colts, it took Jonathan Taylor running for 244 yards and overtime to beat the Falcons. They're the best team in the AFC, quote unquote. Some people. The Broncos are 8-2 at the 3rd seed. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers keeps looking old. They're 5-4, and the 4 hanging on to the 4 spot. The Chargers, they looked good. They are 7-3 at 5. The Bills won their Super Bowl, and then they forgot they had another team to play the following week, and they lost to Miami. The Dolphins worked them, honestly. So they fell to 6-3, and they're the 6th seed. It's bad when the opposing head coach goes to the little Bills hangout to go troll people. No, that's funny. He's like, I'm gonna get fired anyway. I might as well just go troll people in my.
I'm gonna get fired anyway.
Let me go in my Mercedes Benz and just go troll people. Man. Oh, y'all Bills fans? Yeah, y'all suck. We beat y'all. So Mike McDaniel have fun. And the Jags hanging on to the 7th spot at 5-4. They gave up a 19-point lead against the Houston Texans and their backup quarterback. So the Chiefs aren't on here as of yet, but I have a feeling when we see each other again on Tuesday, they will be back on here. The Jaguars do play the Chargers, tomorrow. Whoever loses, that's good. Whoever loses, that's good. In the AFC West, Broncos 8-2. They play Chiefs. The Chargers, as I said, they play the Jaguars. And the Raiders are still the Raiders at 2-7.
Yay.
Oh man. So alrighty. So before we get to final thoughts and all that, we will do Chiefs win if and then our score predictions. So Jay start us off. So Chiefs win if, and then what you think the score is gonna be for tomorrow?
Okay. So Chiefs win if we protect the quarterback. All right, Josh Simmons, we throwing you back in there, baby. Let's go. Protect Patrick. Don't let the Broncos defense get to him. Okay, he needs to have time to throw because we have no run game and we're asking him to throw 35, 40 times. Okay, he needs time to do that. So give him time to do that. Okay, and we can't be taking all these sacks. We don't need no sacks. Just protect the quarterback. So that's number one. Defense. How about you get to their quarterback? Can we get to Bo Nix? We don't usually do that, but let's do that this game. Let's try something different. Let's get to him. Charles, Chris Jones, Karloftis, somebody go get to Bo Nix. He ain't all that. He really not. Let's get to him. Let's see. Receivers, right? Run your routes well, be open. You know what I mean? We've seen we can score 20, 30, 31 points. We can do it, okay? Run your routes, get open. Travis, I need you to sit down in your areas, right? When you know we need a first down, I need you to get right where you need to be. You and Pat go connect, catch that ball. You know what I mean? Do the thing. We know you're not running, sprinting off, whatever. Your best thing you can do now is get to the spot, be there. Catch the ball. That's it. Get that first down, baby. That's what we know you good for. Like play your role.
That's it for sure.
McDuffie, you know what I mean? You still our number one guy. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Play your game good. You know what I mean? Like if we know we can count on one person, we can count on you. So do that. Be that guy for us. You know what I mean? Be like, we got a week rest. We, came off that loss against the Bills, which, they beat us every time in the regular season, but still, that game, we needed it. So now we need this game, and we know there can't be no losses. I just need y'all to come out more hungry. I need y'all to come out more aggressive. You know what I mean? I need the Broncos to know you ain't playing. I need you today, like, okay, they want this. They know this is a divisional game. We getting up. They like, we trying to come back for the division. It ain't over yet. So I just need to see a full team game. Spags dial up that defense. Andy dial up that offense. You know what I mean? We gotta be hungry. We gotta want it more than them. You know what I mean? We gotta be like, hey, we still the big dogs, and y'all are adopted step cousin, whatever. You know what I mean? Bo Nix is just Bo Nix. Like Cam said earlier, like, is you the guy of the future? You ain't taking them to a Super Bowl. You're not doing that. Bo Nix ain't. You know what I mean? Y'all might keep winning a division. But y'all ain't gonna win no Super Bowl. Like he ain't the one. He ain't the guy. So everything still runs through us. So Chiefs, I need you to show the Broncos that everything still runs through us.
I love it. I love it. Cosign. Cam, Chiefs win if score. Oh, what's your score?
Score. Yeah. Oh, because I still think it's gonna be. Let's take it. Let's go. Hey, how about we beat the Broncos 28-14? Let's get a 2-touchdown win. Let's do it because they ain't been scoring a lot of points. You can only score 10 points against the Raiders. You can only score 18 points against the Texans in a last-minute field goal hit. You can only score 13 points against the Jets. That's what I'm saying. The offense we've seen the offense struggle. So I'm like, I think we can keep them struggling. So let's get a 2-touchdown win and be like, cool, we taking care of business.
I love it.
28-14.
All right. 28-14. Okay. Cam, Chiefs win if?
Yeah, man, I can't really. Jay kind of put a bow on that, man. I'm gonna just add a little dab of paprika to it. I would say, man, I'm looking for Mahomes to have a big day. I think this is one of those games Mahomes got to take over. Kind of got to understand what it is, and everybody just falls behind him. This is where you see Patrick's leadership come into play. When it's big games, I've seen he gets dialed in, and I think people follow that energy. So I'm looking for him on the offense. I'm looking for Chris Jones on the defense to be like, hey, I know I've been letting us down, but I'm gonna show y'all, man, I'm still riding with Chiefs Nation. So Mahomes on offense, Chris Jones on defense, and I just want us to play with a sense of urgency. Like, hey guys, like this is a playoff game. Like I know it might sound weird, but from here on out, you have to fight to get to the playoffs. So we got to play like that each and every week. And they know, we playing them. You playing the next player the next team to get to the next step. So everybody come out with urgency from Andy to Spags to the water boy. Everybody got to come out with that sense of urgency. So, man, I think, like I said, Jay put a ball on it, man. Let's just play Chiefs football, to be honest, man. And I say my score, 27-14. I feel like we're going to pull away in the second half.
Okay. I like it. like it. Man, Chiefs win if they don't turn the ball over.
One more time, Greg.
Chiefs win if they don't turn the ball over, man. No turnovers, no stupid penalties tomorrow. When you get in the red zone, get 7s instead of 3. Just play real smart, sound football. I expect Patrick to be dialed in. It is the playoffs from here on out. The playoffs start tomorrow for the Kansas City Chiefs. So every game is a playoff game. They know what they know what they have to do. Like I said, the last big playoff game, that classic Chargers game where their former coach Brandon Staley couldn't stop going for it on 4th down.
He was addicted to going in on 4th down.
4th down, we gotta go for it. We gotta go. So,
4th and 10, he going
yeah,
for it.
Going for it. Yeah. It's like, well, the stats say go for it, so we're going for it. So
he's tripping.
Man, I miss him. I miss you, Brandon Staley. I miss
we
you.
all do, man. Chiefs Nation, we miss you, man.
I miss
he used
Brandon
all his
Staley.
4 downs. He gonna get that 1st down.
I miss Brandon Staley, boy. But in that game, Chiefs in a similar situation had to win it to be able to win the AFC West, and they got it done. I remember after that game, Kelsey scored the winning touchdown, and Patrick Mahomes was yelling, "I'm still him." It's like he hears everybody. Y'all think people don't be watching TV and all that? No, everybody hears everything. So I expect the same in this one. Everybody's gonna be locked in because they've heard the noise, especially over the having the bye. So I expect a good game. The Chiefs will win this one 24-13. 24-13. Harrison Butker makes another field goal.
Better.
He hasn't missed in 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Don't even jinx him, Greg.
No, I ain't jinx him.
Don't even count what he made. Just keep making them.
Just pointing it out. He's doing good. He's doing good.
If I know you, he missing this game. You gonna be pissed. You might need to trade him.
No. I'm never gonna say trade.
I can't never say what I'm never gonna say.
Unless it's real bad.
I'm never gonna. Man, please. You get to missing 5 games in a row. It's time to rethink this position.
There's one quick note before we give our shout outs to our sponsors. The Giants head coaching position that is open. The Giants did express interest in Spags. There was no interview during the bye week. It was just interest. What's going to end up working in the Chiefs' favor is if they do not get the 1 seed, there will be no bye week. By the time everybody gets interviewed, once the regular season is over, Spags is probably going to miss his opportunity to get the interview.
Spags, you don't want to go there no way, man. You don't want to do that, man.
So he's got ties there. He's won a chip there.
Don't ruin your life, man.
Don't do it,
man. You're doing so good here. Don't do this, man.
Yeah.
You might think it's a step up to be the head coach, but not the head coach.
You don't want that pressure, man. It's a different pressure.
Not in the Giants.
You the head coach on the defense. That's why. That's what we say. You don't do this. Don't.
It's different. Yeah,
it's different, man.
It is different. So hopefully he stays. I think that's going to work itself out, especially if the Chiefs don't end up.
Because he's from New York, right?
He's from that area. Yes. Yeah.
He know not to go there. Then he know it's not. He know it's not historically meant for winning.
So
Do it, Spags. Don't do it.
yeah, don't do it. So yeah, that'll end up working itself out. And then also I had heard the Titans were interested in Matt Nagy, but we'll see.
That's great. Like
Somebody
he can take that job.
they don't remember the Bears run. I think they did make the
He can
playoffs
take
one
that
time.
job.
Yeah, they made the
like,
first
Maybe
year. His
they're
first
looking
year
at
they
that.
made it. Yeah,
They
the
did
first
make
year
the
they made
Hey,
it.
playoffs.
we room for him, dog. I hope he get
We
that one.
rooting for
But go
Hope he
ahead,
get
go
that.
ahead, go over there to
Don't
the
get
Titans.
that. Just waiting on you.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
We'll be all right.
crazy.
Matt Nagy, don't do it, dog. You got an easy job. You just
Man,
stand there and
you
clap.
need to spread your wings, dog. You
You
need to
just
show
stand
other
there and
people what you
clap.
can do. You can still
Ranger.
clap.
No.
You gonna clap more. Ah,
No, I can clap and get paid and go
man,
to
he'll
Super
be
Bowls
fired
and
at week
stuff.
10. He'll be fired at week 10.
Looking good. Now looking good. Now looking
He'll
good.
be fired quickly, man. He ain't good. He don't want to do that.
I mean, he'll have a better. I mean, Cam Ward is better than Mitchell Trubisky, but still,
I mean,
who
hey,
knows? Who knows, right?
how much better? Like,
Right?
we don't
Yeah,
know right
we
now.
don't know
So
right now. Yeah. So those two things happened during the bye week. Like I said, the way the playoffs will set up is more than likely it's not going to
you
happen.
for real, man? They looking at Matt Nagy?
Yeah,
for
they
real?
were. It was. That's what I heard. Yes.
That's a bad
That's
thing. Again.
they don't know
That's
what
what
they
I
signed
heard.
up for. I'm telling you,
Who
we
else you
didn't
need to be
either.
looking at? You look at somebody from the Eagles or just look at some.
Have you seen our offense?
Oh,
We
never
gonna go-
mind. Look at who got to get off.
They ain't our
Yeah.
players. Our offensive coordinator. You want that? But okay.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm like, who else could they look at? That's you looking at Nagy, knowing that Andy Reid is the one that runs the show. It's like, what you gonna
Yeah.
do? You gonna
Oh,
do
they
it?
thinking
You
that
trying to
Patrick
see where
Mahomes
the
gonna go
Bears?
with him. Maybe
Oh
they thinking if we
no.
get Matthew, we get Patrick Mahomes.
No,
No,
That's not how it's
no,
gonna
getting
work.
that.
You just get him. Just get Matt Nagy.
Let's get him. That's it. So, but yeah, those two things. So I think they both gonna stay. So let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsors, and then we'll roll on out. Remember to start your day off with love.
That is love is key. We are headed into the winter months already. It's seemed like fall is just it's slowly here, but it don't feel like it sometime in KC. But nonetheless, love is key is still here for you. Don't forget to go to our website at loveiskeykc.com, or don't forget to call us if you just want to chat about the chicken and waffles and tell us about your day. We're here to listen to 816-556-6912. As love is key, we here for you, baby. Chiefs Kingdom.
There it is. Don't forget to visit their website as well, loveiskeykc.com. And also shout out to Food Factory KC. It's their Instagram handle there on the screen at _Food Factory KC. Make sure to give them a follow. The People's Choice Award winner for Best Food Truck. So make sure to give them a follow so you know where they will be at. Okay, Food is Fire also. And we thank both Food Factory KC and Love is Key for being sponsors of Red Kingdom. Must win Sunday for the Chiefs tomorrow. We will see you guys again on Tuesday.
Indeed.
We either gonna be real happy or we gonna be real sad. There's
I'm
no
real pissed.
There's no in between.
I was about to say that. No, Cam gonna be real.
I'll be real pissed. I ain't gonna be sad. I'll be pissed. Because this is crazy.
It's crazy. It shouldn't be happening like this, man. For real, but
we're gonna be happy. It's gonna be victory Tuesday.
Yeah, it's gonna be victory Tuesday.
We all gonna be happy. Be like, all right, Chiefs, let's go ahead, do what we do.
Yes, so
give us that win.
Tune in on Tuesday at noon Central Time. We'll be right back here. going over everything that happened on Sunday. Thank everybody that tuned in. Jordan, appreciate you, my guy, for coming
Yes,
through
sir.
in the comments. We'll make sure to get you on when we meet again on Christmas Day. So look forward to that. And yeah, and Jim Nance and Tony Romo will be the commentators for tomorrow. So there we go. So somebody made fun of Tony Romo. So they had a thing where they were like, well, you know how Tony Romo kind of fell off, whatever they was talking about. And then they played a clip from the Bills game. And Tony Romo was like, you see how they get, he's doing this analyst thing. And then he said, I think that was and
Oh wow.
and then Jim Nance was like, all right, we got third down, and like it's like, okay, you're taking too long down. Like, all right, we got third down. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll figure out his name later.
That's how he
Third
was as a
down.
football player too. He just couldn't make sound decisions in quick moments. Like same thing. You see how it translated in real life? He still couldn't make decisions on the fly. It's not...
And I didn't know, because when I'm watching the game, especially if the Chiefs are losing the game, I'm so locked into like what the next play should be and all that sometimes I miss stuff like that. So
You ain't missing nothing.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, that did happen. Okay.
Told you, put it on mute, Greg. You're gonna have a better experience, man. Like oh, I'm locked in. I got here. Nobody talking about nonsense while I'm trying to watch the game.
All right, yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
That's number but anyway, so we're gonna go ahead. Have an awesome rest of your weekend. Go Chiefs, and we'll see y'all again on
Tuesday. Welcome you to